taken down, saying they're going to call the FCC, and they eventually thought that it would taper off, but it just kept getting more and more. They're up to the point now, up until last week, when they finally had enough. They're getting like 50 calls a day, people calling them to take down the commercial. And somebody gave the owner's phone number out, and then people were calling the owner as well, and that was it. They just couldn't deal with the volume of calls from people calling them to have the commercial taken down.
So you've been canceled. So you've been canceled.
Yes, I've been canceled there, but just so you guys know too, I tried to air this commercial on local ABC, NBC, Fox, all the local ones. None of them would even run this commercial. The only one that even ran it was Sun Broadcasting. So the guy took a stand, but he finally got beat down enough too that he couldn't do it anymore. He tried with me, and then he finally just said, I can't do it any further.
And he was doing this for 11 months though, huh?
Yep, the owner, they ran it for 11 months. Yep,
wow.
But it's still running on 92 Fox Radio, but it's also on Summit Broadcasting, which is like a local cable, but that only goes to about 50,000 houses in Lee and Collier County.
So what can the listeners, the viewers, do for you tonight? Anything?
Yeah, the listeners, obviously we want to do it with the utmost respect, because they ran the commercial that no other networks would even run. So to call them at Wink, Sun Broadcasting, Fort Myers Broadcasting, because it's all together there, and just say, hey, we really want this commercial to run, but doing it not the way these other people were calling, demanding stuff. People there were getting, cussed out and all kinds of things going on there. I know, because if I have recordings of people that called our office, I got death threats after the commercial was running here, all kinds of things for the past 11 months.
So you're saying if they call, be polite, because they did air it for 11 months, they took a strong stand, it's just got overwhelming. So what you're saying, if the left can call them to complain, to say don't carry it, then maybe people who are pro-America, America first, conservatives can call and say, hey, please do carry it. Is that what you're saying?
Yep, exactly.
Do you have a phone number?
Yeah, the phone number is, it's 239-334-1111. And again, that's 239-334-1111.
So the key is be polite. They ran it for 11 months. They took a lot of heat, but they just couldn't take the volume of calls complaining. And if you want to voice your concern and say, hey, don't worry about those people calling, let Paul run his spot, you can do that. But be polite, because, folks, they did carry that spot for 11 months. I want to play that spot.
And they still let us run it on 92 Fox Radio. It still ran on the radio. They didn't take it off the radio.
Well, that's good. I want to run that one more time just so you guys can catch it. Run that spot one more time, Logan.
Manufactured in the USA, Plantation Shutters For You is your best choice for plantation shutters. Custom measured and installed just for you. Built to last forever. Call today for a free consultation. Discounts for all military and first responders. If you support Joe Biden and are a liberal, don't call us.
Well, Paul, it's a pleasure meeting you. I'm glad that you listened to our show in your shop. And I think, we got your website up on the screen. Do you ship around the country? Can people take measurements and order from you?
Yeah, actually, we just put together an e-commerce website, and you can go on there and order, basic square plantation shutters. If you have something complicated, you can always call us, and we can help you measure it and help you get it done.
Excellent. Well, Paul, thank you for coming on tonight. Very interesting story. I'm glad we could carry it. Thanks for reaching out to us.
Thank you, Brannon. I really appreciate everything you and Mike Lindel are doing. I think you guys are great, and you're great patriots.
Thank you, and let us know what kind of response this generates.
Oh, I sure will.
Thank you, Paul. Paul, checking in. Just a regular listener, entrepreneur, just like many of you. He just reached out to us today by email and said, here's my story. I thought, that's a pretty interesting story. It really tipped me over when I saw the spot. When I saw the spot, I was like, okay.